Hi guys, welcome back. So today I used my Smashbox Masterclass 3 palette to create this look, and let's just jump right in. I used Primetime Bare Minerals Primer, Derma Blend Smooth Indulgence Foundation in Soft Beige, and then the powder for my neck in Natural. And here I am using the MAC paint pot in Painterly, and I'm just putting it on the upper half of my eyes. And then also along the bottom. And there's the palette there. And I'm taking the vanilla shade and kind of just setting that base. Next, I'm taking the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Cocoa Bean, and I'm just putting it on my lid. I'm going to be using this as a base for the Chartreuse MAC color pigment. And I'm using a concealer brush to blend that out. Next, I am going in with Papaya, which is a kind of pinky color, and I'm using that as a transition shade, but we're going to be darkening that up in a little bit. And I'm using the Sigma E, what brush is that? I have a bad memory. One of the smaller blending brushes. I forget the number. And I'm just blending that in, adding a little bit more just to pinken that up a little bit. Next, I'm taking Royal, which is like a plum, deep plum color, and a pencil brush. I'm just putting that on the outer V and just packing that on. Next, I'm going back in with that Sigma E25 brush. I figured out the name. It's the E25. And I'm just blending that into the papaya color. And I'm just adding a little bit more of that royal color. And bringing it up just a little bit higher. And going back with the E25 and blending that back out. Sort of ends up taking on a purpley color. Next, I'm going in with the MAC Chartreuse Bouquet pigment and a Coastal Scents detailer brush, and I'm just packing that onto the black base I put down, and I'm not using the pigment wet at all. It's just dry, and I just keep packing more on until I get the effect that I want, or the opaqueness that I'm looking for with the green. Super pretty color, especially in the spring, but you can, in the wintertime, you can warm it up with the deeper purples and have that as the pop of color. It's just gorgeous. Next, I'm taking Blackout from the Smashbox palette and putting that on the inner V. the outer V, sorry. Deepening that up. And then I'm starting to take it over just a little bit. Then I'm going back in with that E25 and blending that line out. And here I picked up some more of that papaya color, just to give it more of the pinkish tone back into the look. And adding some more of that blackout shade. This is a really awesome black. Super pigmented. And then I'm going back in with that pigment and just placing some more down that may have got lost during the blending process. And then I'm taking a clean, fluffy blending brush and really just blending it all together. Then I'm taking Flirt from that palette, which is sort of a rose gold shimmer, super pretty for the inner corners, and I'm bringing it up slightly. And I'm going to clean up and make a line right here with a makeup wipe. And I'm just going to trace that line that I just created with the makeup wipe and start my wing. And I'm using the Kat Von D's tattoo liner in the color Trooper. You all know how much I love that liner, so of course I'm using it again. And I'm just creating that outline like I normally do. And starting to fill that in. Next, I am putting on my Kiss Lashes 05s. Popping those babies on with some Kiss Lash Glue. Then I'm going over that line again just to camouflage any of the lash band. Then I'm going in with that pencil brush again, and I picked up some of that blackout shade. And I'm doing underneath the bottom lashes. Then I am taking a short shader brush, and I picked up some of that papaya color, and I am blending that into the black I just placed down. And then I'm taking a Makeup Forever pencil liner, and I am lining the waterline and the upper waterline as well. And then I'm going in with the Bare Minerals Flawless, Flawless Definition Mascara, I think is what it's called. And just applying some mascara, top and bottom. This wand is so fantastic for bottom lashes. Then I went in with that vanilla shade again and just did underneath my brow to blend it all together. So that's it for the eyes, and now we're going to get started on contouring. So I'm using MAC Pro Longwear's NW20 is the shade, the concealer. And with the Real Techniques foundation brush, I'm just patting that into my skin. Today on the brows, I'm wearing Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in dark brown. Then I am going in and applying e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Powder with a Sigma F35 brush. And with that same brush, I picked up the highlight color in that Smashbox palette, and I am just putting it on where I put the concealer. Next, I'm taking the bronze shade, and I'm taking this small contour brush from Sephora, and I'm bronzing where I'm going to be putting my contour. And on my forehead. Next, I'm taking a contour brush and the color Contour in the palette, and I'm going to really sculpt out that contour with the darker shade. And I'm not bringing it too far forward. I'm just kind of keeping it behind the brow a little bit. And then I'm blending that out with the small contour brush and just buffing it out so it's not so harsh of a line. And same on the other side. And my jawline. Next, I'm going in with Rosy. It's one of the blushes in that palette. And I'm using the F15 brush from Sigma and just popping that on the apples of my cheeks. Then I'm taking the Archie Girls Veronica's blush. I like to use it as a highlight because it's super light and it just makes for a wonderful, for me, highlight. And I'm using the fan brush from Sephora to do that, to apply it. Everywhere where I highlighted. And Pure Heroine is my lipstick of choice with this color, this look. So there's the eyes all done in full face with Pure Heroin as the lipstick. I hope you guys enjoyed, and like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.